Hey guys, it's Jayla. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for Project 10 uses. I am filming this video about a week early. I'm going to be going out of town this coming weekend. So I wanted to get some things pre-filmed, and this was the best option because I have several things that I can roll out, but then the rest of these I know are not going to I'm not going to hit the 10 use goal on, so I was like, I might as well update this project now. So this project was one that I was inspired to start by watching Paula and a Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. And the original creator of this project was Phoebe HB, and the inspiration was Melissa Gold. So I have 4 items that I can roll out, and there are a couple that I haven't touched. I'm not going to take them out of the project, but I'm going to roll in extras to kind of replace them because I don't think I'm going to be touching them for a little bit of time, and I'll explain why. The first item I can roll out is a blush. This was from the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I got this from Nordstrom's. It was the Glowing Pretty, or it is the Glowing Pretty Skin palette. And the blush that I rolled in is the shade Pretty. So it's this one here. And of course, all of these were 10 use goals. I had 6 uses last month, and I did finally hit that 10 use goal. And here's the shade there. It's a really nice blush. It's pigmented. I thoroughly enjoyed using it, and I can finally roll this palette out. Next product I can roll out is an eyeliner. This is by Urban Decay. It's the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Vice. This is a beautiful purple eyeliner. It's very dark, but I love it. I love this color so much. It's compared to Voodoo, it's much darker and much more pigmented. So I actually preferred this shade over Voodoo, which is one that I typically tend to see in kits. Like during the holidays when Urban Decay would do 4 sets of eyeliners. Voodoo is almost always in there, but Vice is actually my favorite out of the 2 purples. The next item I can roll out is an eyeshadow. This is by ColourPop. It's the shade Paradiso. This is gorgeous. This is a sleeper in my collection. Totally forgot about it, but it's beautiful. It was great for the outer portion of the lid, kind of moving into the middle. It's so pretty. I'm so glad I own this one. And the last item I can roll out is an Illuminator. This is by L'Oreal. It's the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. And I don't know. I actually rolled this in last month. So I used it 10 times within the last month. I really do like this product. It's pretty blingy. And I actually feel like I'm really getting close to not finishing, but I've made really great progress on this one. So there's the shade. I wear this underneath my foundation. It's so pretty. Oh, I just got eyeshadow on there. Oops. Okay, there we go. It's really pretty. I really do enjoy this one, and I could totally see myself panning this in the near future. I would have to see how far down I am, but I mean, I'm probably about halfway through this product. So really did enjoy that. All right, moving on to the products that I am still working on. So there are 2 blushes here, and these are the 2 that I'm going to kind of put to the side for a little bit because I'm not going to be able to work on these probably for the next month because I'm trying to finish 2 other blushes in an Hourglass palette. So these have just been, it's getting down to the wire. I really need to focus on that Hourglass palette and work it out. I need to be wearing it every single day. So these are going to kind of get pushed to the side, and I'll kind of pull them back out once I have met my goal on those 2 blushes by Hourglass. The first is this a blush from this palette, the Lorac Enchanting Elegance palette. And I rolled in this blush here. This does not have a shade. I was like, this is a shade. It does not have a shade. It's a really beautiful blush. I really love this one. There's the shade, and I actually really like mixing it with this highlighter shade here too, which is pretty subtle. So there's this probably would be more of a blush shade, but I really like mixing these 2 together. I'll show you what that looks like. There we go. It's really pretty. But again, this is getting put to the side for a little bit. And this one as well, this is a blush by Nabla, and it's one that I have as a single pan. The shade is Regal Mauve. So it's this one here. This is stunning. But again, I need to focus on those other blushes. So I'm going to set it aside for a little bit. I have 10 uses on both of these. Yeah, so I still have 8 uses to go on both. And I don't think I mentioned, but Paradiso had 5 uses last month, so I used it 5 more times. And then the same thing with the Urban Decay eye pencil and Vice. Now I have 2 eyeshadows in this project. The first one is by MAC. This is a pressed pigment in the shade Pinked Mauve. I had 2 uses, right? Yeah, I had 2 uses last month. I have 2 uses now. The reason why I haven't been using this is because I have a somewhat similar shade in my Zodiac project, and I actually just used it for the last time today. So I can now kind of focus on this one in situations where I may need, you know, kind of a mid-toned pink to red shade. And then the next one I have, this is one I rolled in last month. This is by NYX. It's the Prismatic eyeshadow in Golden Peach, and I haven't touched this one yet. I have so many eyeshadows I'm working on right now. This one is really pretty. I used a similar shade like this today as a base on the inner corner for, it was part of like one of my palette love palettes. But yeah, this one, hopefully I can get some use on. Then I have 2 lip products. The first one is by Sephora. This is the, what is this one? Cream Lip Stain in Always Red. This is teeny tiny little mini. I had 0 uses last month. I've used it twice since. Twice? I think twice. I actually had to take the stopper out of this because I kept dipping in here and I wasn't getting any pigment. So I took out the stopper. There's still a ton of product in here, but at least I can apply it and without having to dip in 100 times. So there's the shade. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. The last product I'm working on was also rolled in last month. This is by YSL. It's the Rouge Pour Couture lipstick and the shade Lanou. Actually, let me just rotate this. There's the packaging. It's a deluxe size sample. Here is the shade. I have used this twice. Everything is like 2 times use in this update. So there we go. It's really pretty. So I can roll in 4 new products because of the 4 that I'm rolling out. And then I'm rolling in an extra 2 for the blushes. If I get a blush, it's going right back in because I cannot focus on blushes right now. But I'm going to go ahead and roll 6 products. So these 2 blushes, just, they're not going to get any love. Hi. We're going to pick 6 new items. Let's see how this works. This one was going really slow earlier. Ooh, a Tom Ford lipstick in the shade Blazing Kiss. That's exciting. That's 1. Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup in the shade Light Illusion. I think that's right. Okay, awesome. It's a foundation. Number 3, the BH Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Vivid. I'm trying to remember where that is. It may be in a palette. Okay, that's 3. Number 4. Wet n Wild Loose Pigment in Mythical Dreams. Okay, that's a loose eyeshadow. That's 4, I think, right? Is this 5? Or is this 4? I'll have to look. Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Goddess. I just had that in a project and used it. So the 10 times. Actually, I think I used it 20. So I'm going to not do that one since I just recently used it. Okay, this is a Too Faced Natural Nudes Intense Color lipstick in Overexposed. I'll have to see if I still have that one. There was one that I couldn't find. All right, Overexposed. Let me see how many that is. That's 5. All right, so let's do 1 more. LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Vivid. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let me grab these items and I will be right back. Okay, the camera probably moved, so sorry about that. So I have my items and I'm ready to share with you what they are. The first one we have is the Tom Ford lip color. And this is in the shade Blazing Kiss. So typical Tom Ford packaging. This is the shade. There is the color. It's so pretty. Probably more of a, well, I don't know, maybe a good fall shade. We'll see. The next item I have is by Flower Beauty. It's the Light Illusion All Day Wear SPF 18 foundation in the shade. This is actually in the shade Porcelain L1. I don't know why I had that different shade name. So this will be good for right now because I am getting to be a bit fairer. Although I don't think this is porcelain. There's the shade there. It's a little bit too peachy for me, but I have some mixers I can mix with it, so it'll be fine. Next, from BH Cosmetics, I have a highlighter. It's actually in this highlighter palette. This is the Spotlight Highlight 6-color palette, and I have not really used the highlighters in here. So here are the shades and what the palette looks like. And then the shade Vivid is this one right here, which is this light pinky highlighter. It's beautiful. Ooh, that is blinding. So we'll see how that is. The next item I have is a loose pigment from Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon loose pigment in the shade Mythical Dreams. Let's see what this looks like. I kept this for a reason. I do like how Wet n Wild package their loose pigments. I don't know if they have them anymore, but this has a flip lid and then there's the thing there. I like that. So I'm just going to put some of this in the cap. Okay, so there's the shade. That's beautiful. The next product is a lip product by Too Faced. This is, God, what do they call this again? Natural Nudes Intense Color Cocoa Butter Lipstick in the shade Overexposed. I do have this one. So here is the lipstick. And I have panned this before. This was in my lip service at one point. And I love this color. It's so pretty. I don't think they make these anymore. Or do they? I don't know. I feel like they got rid of these. But I really do love this shade. And the last item, which is so not appropriate for the season, but whatever. This is an eyeliner by LA Girl. This is the Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. Why do I want to say Neo? Neon eyeliner in the shade Vivid. So here is the eyeliner. Of course, I just rolled out a purple and now I'm rolling in a new one. And there's the shade there. Yeah, it's so not for right now, but we'll make it work. There we go. I was trying to get a dupe for ColourPop's. Now I can't remember what it was called. It was their eyeliner in, oh, what was it called? Oh, no, I can't think of it. If I remember, I'll put it here. But this is not a dupe, unfortunately. I still cannot find a dupe for that eye pencil. It's such a pretty color too, and I can't find it. So anyway, those are these 6 new items coming into this project, which is, I love it. I love everything that we pulled in. There's some things here that I have never touched. Like, 4. 4 out of the 6 items I have never used. So exciting. These are both fairly new to my collection. The other 2 are older. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And then the last product I'm working on, this was also rolled in. No, this was not. Yeah, this was rolled. Okay, bye.